Yeah, hello everybody. We are going to soon here. Okay. Uh, we are a little bit of chaotic situation here, but I hope you guys can understand. So thank you very much. Hmm. So that's it. Okay. So we're testing mic 1 2 3. We're testing mic 1 2 3. Yes. Looks like it's good from my loop side. So I guess we can go and try stream right now. All right. So, hello everybody. This is Daniel Suguwa, and yeah, this stream is a little bit messy because, how do I say? Because the stream actually from the, how do I say, from the China side, they finally stream it. So, sort of we can go stream a little bit here. Yeah. So, thank you everyone for coming in, despite, despite a bit. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Hello everybody. Just in case you guys would like to know, if you still see some of the old thumbnail there, I'm a little bit sorry there because even the thumbnail is okay. This should be slightly helpful, you know. I would like to say, I need to warn you a little bit that in the internet connection here, at least for now, it's a little bit unstable. So if you can only hear my voice, or you just see the frame actually froze, you know why. So let's go. Here looks like, from what I can tell, I need to look back at my content. See, I would like to see, is this do I actually upload the new thumbnail, because I believe I did. Okay. Okay, at least for now. Okay, looks like they are still pretty ready. Yeah, and looks like good news is that we already updated I've already properly updated the thumbnail. So this is not a worry. Okay, and let me instead bring you to the stream here. All right. All right. So is it good? Hmm. Okay. So this is where the real magic, not actually real magic, begins here. I'm using YouTube Tweak plugin. So just open video focus and that's it. Should be good. Yeah, should be good to go. All right. While we are still waiting. Okay. So, um, so for this mission, there's not much else we want to say here, other than number 1 2 and 3. This is something in between. In between this is that this mission is actually a contingency emergency mission for the.
我是0号，5分钟准备。
Okay.
各号注意，5分钟准备。
All right, they are still ready. Looks like, from my timer, it should be around less than 4 minutes before the launch. As some of you might know, that the Shenzhou-22 spacecraft unfortunately got a strike in the viewing port window. If I remember, the outer case layer of the glasses actually got orbital debris. Yeah, got orbital debris to the point that it actually penetrates deep in the inner case layer there. That's basically not designed for the re-entry module and whatnot. And it's at least if you try to re-enter with a hypersonic speed, it's going to kill everyone, including the astronauts. So rather than them trying to gamble someone's life, and they decided they just go and instead and instead they just bring in this contingency spacecraft. Originally, this Shenzhou-22 mission should be, if I remember, there's also another astronaut with one Pakistani astronaut go to the Tiangong Space Station, or some of you might even call it China Space Station, or maybe even Chinese Space Station. So that's one thing you need to know. And because of that contingency, and fortunately they sort of already ready for this one, already done this. They've already did this emergency slash contingency drill like few, how do I say, like many years ago. Now they just bring in and they finally bring this mission to.
准备，
All right, so and now they're bringing this mission to the full roll steam, of course. And yeah, and for this one, the only best thing that I can actually do is that I'm just streaming directly from the CCTV Plus channel like that. Yeah, so because so far from what I can tell, this is the only, how do I say, the only neutral camera viewpoint where we don't see inside, where we basically don't see much of it, and sort of like consider this more like, how do I say, more in line to the commentary free to the commentary free camera view here. So that's that. It's all right so far. Okay, and at T-minus 2 minutes to go, it looks like the mission is still going on. And of course, there's nothing else we want to say here, but around before T-minus 1 minutes, or around T-minus 1 minutes, we should see the clamp itself, the launch clamp should already open up, and then it should be ready to move on to the final procedure there, especially on the spacecraft readiness, especially the booster getting ready to finally arm the rocket boosters into ignition port. And yeah, all of these rocket stages essentially is the hypergolic propellant. It's the oxidizer is UDMH,
各
or
号注意，我是0号，1
yeah.
分钟准备，
Okay, T-minus 1 minutes and counting, and we are
1分钟
getting
准备。
ready. And by now, the launch clamp should have already should be ready to open.
50秒。
Okay, maybe I can expand a little bit. Okay, all right. So looks like it. Here we go. All right. So I've already closed the music as we are ready right now, and you see from
30秒。
from the right view there inside the Tiangong Space Station, there it was the Shenzhou-21 crew. Yeah, the Shenzhou-20 crew has to go back to Earth using the Shenzhou-21 spacecraft. So now, when this Shenzhou-21 crew decided to go back, they will have to use it.
6、
Use Shenzhou-22. Okay, so get ready. 4,
1，
3, 2, 1, ignition, and getting ready. And here we go. Looks like we have ignition and liftoff. Liftoff from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center from the LA4, the launch active number 4, if I remember correctly, and aka also known as the South Launch Site, and also another one I'm not entirely remember. And looks like we are going. And of course, you are not going to see any astronaut here because why not? There's not much else other than you see from the right side there. There one is the Shenzhou-21 crew inside the Tiangong Space Station, and you can see here, this is the rocket, and by some point it should have already throttled down to 60%. And here we go. Here we go. Still good. And looks like
光学 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常，
All right.
卫星正常。
All right, so looks good. I don't know, maybe here is good. I believe so. Should not impacting the view that much. Okay. Oh, yeah. Or maybe I can go here. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We go with this view for now. And yeah, the full view you can see here. This is the rocket. It's going up to the sky, and by now it should have already reached the max Q, the maximum aerodynamic pressure, fully exit on the launch vehicle, according to the um, to the to the how do I say, the velocity and also the atmosphere density. When these two right condition meets, of course it's going to be maximum aerodynamic pressure, the max Q, or some. Okay, and looks like we have launch escape system already finally
逃逸塔
ejected.
分离，
逃逸塔分离，
Okay, and looks like it's good to go. Here we go. And this is the booster you can see on the mission here. And if I remember correctly, around 2 minutes and 30 seconds or plus something like that, we should see all of these four side booster will separated from the rocket itself. And then after that, follow shots. Okay, we can see here we go. Separation, and also separation on the core stage, and
柱丝级分离，
ignition of the on the second stage rockets
一
there.
二级分离，
一二级分离，
And what you see here, this black and white, or essentially grayscale picture there, is the infrared imagery view there. Okay. And right now, the mission looks pretty good. Okay, and looks like so far the Shenzhou-21
东
crew
风光学 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常，东风飞行正常。
looks like they're pretty calm. And here we go, getting ready for the payload frame separation there. And that's essentially protects the spacecraft from the atmospheric and also acoustic
抛整流道，
external
Oh,
acoustic
no.
problem there. And then here you go, also already separated the payload fairing there, already jettisoned. And you can see this is the view on the second
未
stage.
来发现目标，
And
未
and
来发现目标，
okay, and from my knowledge, if I remember correctly, it does have two vernier rocket engines with one main engines there. So usually in this procedure there, this big main engine there, you can see the big nozzle there. That one will from what I can tell from previous missions, that this first big main booster big main rocket engines there will be shut off first, and after that
后
followed by
方
the
控制台解
未来
锁，
飞船双补完成。
未来双目完成，
okay, and then after that it will be followed
东
by
风光学 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常，东风飞行正常。
okay, looks like it's still pretty good from the mission control there. Okay, all right, so you can also see there let me see, let me try. Okay, I can try lower this as much as possible. Okay, to give you the best view you can see with little obstruction there, and you can see there okay, maybe I can expand a little bit. That one is the real-time can be considered as the real-time animations, and you can see all of it still ignite. And then from what I know, the SICO, the second engine cut off, how it will initiate first. It will initiate the the big nozzle main engine cut off there. And as you can see inside the space capsule there, of course
目标，
there's no one there.
目标
Okay, you can see it's filled in with the with some kind of filling inside there, just to give the spacecraft some weight, and also to essentially give, and also to essentially make sure that it's not going to go too lighter, that that the booster, that the rockets best essentially overshoot it. So instead of rather than doing too much tweak and whatnot, they just load it with whatever inside the back there. That one is just inert there, just to simulate the weight of the astronauts inside there, so to speak. Okay, and looks like the Shenzhou-21 crew inside the Tiangong Space Station there. They are still looking on the launch itself pretty good. Okay, and it's still a little bit quiet there.
东风光学 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常，东风飞行正常。
Okay, so from what I know, if my memory actually also serves pretty right here, around less than 2 minutes, we will see the first we will see the big booster there. I mean, sorry, the big rocket engines there. And it will first shut down the main engine rockets will shut down first, and then followed by the vernier. Vernier will actually burn a little bit faster, a little bit last. I don't know why it
引
did.
导飞船双补完成。
I don't know
引导
why
双
do
补
I
完成。
even invent a new word here, laster, whatever is it. Uh, and then followed by the shutdown of the vernier rocket engines there. That one, the smaller one is the vernier rocket engines. Okay, and you can see this is how what do I mean. The main engines there
二级主机关机。
already shut down first. And oh, so okay, my memories also served me a little bit wrong there. Actually, 4 vernier rockets engine there will be shut down. This one is actually more like just to ensure that it would shut down precisely at the right altitude, right orbit, and what's on, so it can rendezvous with the Tiangong Space Station at some point there. Okay. And looks like it. Okay. And then, of course, this one is a little bit for the precision burn there. Orbital precision burn 2 and slight velocity increase to place the Shenzhou-22 spacecraft into the right trajectory into the Tiangong Space Station, or some of you might even call it China Space Station, or even Chinese Space Station, whatever is it. Too much name, but I'm still using a little bit of formal name, the Tiangong Space Station, sort of like that, because why not? Because that's how the spacecraft actually, that's how the current Chinese space station begins, of course. So for formality sakes, I'm using the name of Tiangong Space Station, but technically either can be true too. And you can see from the
长江5
burning.
号发现目标，
Okay,
长
shoot.
江5号发现目标。
You see a little bit of the glowing red, right, inside, at the side of the big main engine there. You can see it's a little bit glowing red, and getting ready for the SICO, the second engine cut off, and after that we will see shortly followed by the okay, and now already Shenzhou
船舰分离，
22 spacecraft finally separated from the rocket itself, and now the contingency finally kick in,
长
and
江5号双补完成。
now
长江5号双补完成。
and of course for this Shenzhou 2022 spacecraft, of course it's going to do a little bit of automated sequence stuff. Yeah. Okay, Kyoku 1145 on the 3 is watching.
登陆
What
发
a
现目
pity.
标。
Yeah.
天中正
But
常，
but it's fine.
天路二号
But thank you so much for actually watching, and actually for coming in watching this video. Yeah, thank you so much. And also thank you for your live chat. It's
考虑
fine.
UTC 及星力出轨文件会前流程已启动。长城。
长城明白。
It's fine. Let's just say my channel is a little bit complicated. How do I actually get started? My channel originally started more like faceless. I actually started as the faceless YouTuber back in 2013 until 2022, and after that, on February 2022, I finally debuted as indie VTuber because why not? Because I just decided it's better to have some avatar and some personality than literally just being faceless, because even being faceless these days not really good. I mean, let alone if I decided I go with the AI generated voice route, that's not me. So you can 100% ensure you come to this channel, I don't put AI content here. Seriously, I don't put Gen AI content here. I mean, I try to do my best to actually filter in one by one, but yeah, even sometimes my inspection can pass a little bit. So if you do see some of that, I apologize actually. Yeah, I actually apologize. That's not my intention. I try to put whatever natural source inside there. Okay, and now you can see the solar panel has already uh, finally opened up, unfurled, and now it's orbiting around the Earth. And of course, it's going to do a little bit final check in what's on before finally it can decide to
长城
just
报告，太阳帆板展开正
docking to
常。
the
太阳帆板展开正常。
to the Tiangong Space Station there. So yeah.
长城报告，加计正常。
北京明白。
All right. So here we
长
go.
江5号跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
All right. All right. And how do I say?
天路跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
All right.
长城报告，帆板驱动正常。
帆板驱动正常。
Okay, so because a little bit of interjections, that's why I have
长江5号出轨根数已发出。
okay. So in case some of you might know Chinese, especially the Mandarin, that you might know what they said, but I'm not going to pretend to know everything what they said. But that's the missions looks like they're still checking here and there. I mean, like if this mission is actually man specified mission, of course there's going to be astronauts or ascent
长城
or
报告，中继天线展开正常。
中继天线展开正常。
okay, or as they call it as the taikonauts, basically they will start look at the
长
checklist.
城报告，帆板发电正常，申请发送 K417 应急电源断开。
北京明白。
Okay. Okay, usually they will if there's an astronaut inside it, I mean like if this is not an emergency or contingency mission, usually they will start do a little bit checklist here and there and communicate a little bit to the ground control center there. But since this Shenzhou-22
北京
spacecraft
415拐指令已发出，长城。
长城明白。
okay, but since this
长江5号跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
okay, but since this Shenzhou-22 spacecraft is basically unmanned, so it has to do in basically remotely and also autonomously, it has to be managed by the
考
mission
虑自然外
control
火
there.
星 S 注数据会前流程已启动，长城。
长城明白。
All right. So they're still checking, yeah, here and there. And just in case you want to know, I'm a little bit sorry if this stream is a little bit shorter than usual, but well, if you got stream a little bit last minute from from the Chinese state
天路
media
跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
or essentially from the China state media such as the CCTV, the China Central Television, and also especially the CGT and the how do I say the CCTV English version, and that's when I actually can start stream. So if you see the stream a little bit shorter, very very sorry. It's not really my intention, but well, sometimes even I have to do here and there, and yeah, a little bit tired actually. I'm actually a little bit tired from sleep, some sleep deprivation. Yeah, I need to tell you something, especially as a mild autistic
长江5
person.
号跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
Sleep deprivation is very, very common among us, you know. It's very common and it sucks. Very, very much sucks. And okay, looks okay. It still looks good. Okay, and and again I did and again to Gyoko 1145. Thank you again for the live chat. I mean, thank you for your chat there. Yeah, thank you so much. Even though that's the reality, but it's fine. It's fine. I already got used with this kind of viewership.
长江5号跟踪结束。
All right, so you can
长
see
江5号跟踪结束。
this is the animation. The animation there. I mean, like, this is pretty as standard space flight animation as possible. This one is real time, so don't worry. Okay, so you can see there.
长城报告，飞船满足执行3.5小时自主快速交会对接条件。
北京明白。
All right. So here's how the mission control looks like here in the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center there.
各号注意，我是北京。根据北京实时轨道与遥测数据监视判断，神舟22号飞船已进入近地点高度200公里，远地点高度369公里，倾角
Oh,
41.5
yeah.
度，周期约
Just get
1
myself
小
a
时
little bit
30分
fresh
钟的
there.
预定轨道。太阳帆板展开，飞船工况正常，具备3.5小时自主快速交会对接条件。后续工作按正常飞控计划实施。
Okay, so basically the launch director or
北京出轨根数及分离点参数已向各方向发出。
okay, so looks like the launch director already
东风明白。
declared the mission as successful
华山明白。
for the Shenzhou-22, and now it can and now it's already heading on the way to the Tiangong Space Station there, or also known as the
长城明白。
China Space Station, or also Chinese Space Station, whichever you like to call.
曙光，
Okay.
曙光明白，
银
银河明白，
北京东风报告，
我是北京东风，请讲。
下面请酒泉卫星发射中心书记、发射场区指挥部孙居顺指挥长宣布发射结果。
北京明白，各号注意收听。
北京明白，各号注意收听。
All right. And there you go. Here you can see they are going to fully announce the launch mission there.
同志们，根据火箭飞行数据及北京航天飞行控制中心监视计算，长征2号 F 遥22火箭已将神舟22号飞船准确送入预定轨道，飞船帆板展开，工作正常。我宣布，神舟22号飞船应急发射任务取得圆满成功。
And looks like they finally announced the mission is successful. I mean, even if you see this one, this is a pretty typical how actually China announced their mission succession there, especially their Beno Waiver. Yeah, so so that's typical stuff. And looks like the stream has already ended. Here we can see. So looks like it. Okay, so looks like that's all. So thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, and also thank you for your support, especially to Gyoko 1145. I mean, it's not exactly the best kind of chat, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I already got used this kind of concurrent viewership, this kind of low, but it's okay. If you decided my content is very good and whatnot, you can go and share my channel and some of my live stream to anyone you know. You might they might actually enjoy this, you know. And especially since from what I can tell, I do a little bit of how do I say, sort of like my own my own analysis, my how do I say, if I have to be a little bit formal, I try to go a little bit market analysis, and I actually noticed that there's not many English speaking VTuber out there that actually stream this kind of content. I mean, other than from what I can say, uh, if I remember, Cat Blocksworthy does stream, but as frequently as she actually can do. So basically, you can consider my channel sort of like filling that gap in between, you know. I mean, not like I'm even a clear Usori at the end of the day. I'm not clear Usori, you know, one of the most famous indie VTubers, space flight, not only in Japan but also globally as well. So and especially if you really know how to speak. Sorry, I need to open the music. And especially if you really know how to speak Japanese, it's also a boon. It's a plus, you know. But anything's fine. But yeah, if you decided you really enjoy my content, no worries. You can go and share my channel. Even some of my live stream, anything is working. And yeah, I don't want to 100% I don't want to 100% naggle anyone to do this, you know. Just do this according to what you guys really want. If you want to share, do it. If you don't want, well, well, at some point some people will also discover that's also fine by me. And at the end of the day, I don't do this thing entirely full time, you know. Even trying to do full time will essentially kill me a little bit. So I mean, not little bit, it's like a loss of margin. So that's why you can consider this a little bit like let's consider my channel a bit like semi how do I say, semi formal, semi leisure. If you really want that, that's fine. That's how I call it. So yeah, and I guess since we have already going live like this, why not I just go do a little bit comment there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's that. I think I already finished. Okay, I really want to send this stuff. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to stream next for tomorrow. I will try go and stream. Where is it? I need to go refer back to the NASA space flight. The next space flight stuff here. If I try to show it to you guys, yeah, it looks like I'm going to see you guys for the next stream of this one. You know, this KSLV2, the Nuri rocket there. I'm going to stream this too. Transporter 15. I don't know, maybe I can, maybe I don't. I cannot 100% guarantee because I'm still sleep deprived. Yeah, my sleep hygiene is pretty bad. but let's hope for the best. I really want to improve it. And the Soyuz MS-28 mission, also from the timing, I can technically go and stream this one. Hopefully no delay, because otherwise if they delay it even by few margins of by an hour plus, I can't, because I do have class around that time. And for this mission, the COMSAT 7, I really can try stream this, but it also meant that I need to sleep as soon as possible after the weekend, you know, because it's a little bit tiring, and you know, and so forth, and also going And then from what I can tell, December onward looks like not really super duper busy, so I can try that. Let's see. Oh, actually the timing is actually pretty convenient if they stream this one too. Okay, I don't have any class, so I can try stream this one. Okay, 7th of December, Sunday. Yes, I also can try stream this too. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. And then we are not going to stream a bit more until another one like this one, STPS 30 mission. This one is a little bit, how do I say, the military side mission. US Space Force military mission there. And also, yeah, and now they decided to just Amazon decided to call from Project Kuiper to the Amazon Leo, but I still prefer to call it Project Kuiper anyways. It sounds cool, you know. And also here, the Electro L number 5. Also, maybe I can try stream that too if it's convenient. Yeah, not 100% can guarantee though. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. My Monday is going to be it's going to be chaotic a little bit. So for the Amazon Leo, probably I might not be able to stream. You know, if you want to see how the launches looks like, I can say I can refer to you. You can actually go and refer back to my previous stream like how many 20 plus stream ago. Yeah, that's how the launches actually looks like. so you're not going to miss too much because for whatever reason Amazon decided they are going to make this stream just like initial stream, and after that, beyond the payload frame separation, we are not going to see the payload itself and whatnot. So like they treat this mission like a classified military mission there. Oh man, even though they actually post their footage. So yeah, Electro L, I'm not 100% sure if they're going to show beyond the payload frame separation and whatnot, but hopefully they show, because yeah, the timeline. And also another one will be the Bluebird Block 2 flight mission number 1. Oh, there's also another one the same day, 15 December, Monday, and it's basically one of the oh no, one of the most busiest week here, at least for me. So yeah, and also probably after that it would be what is it, the Galileo, yeah, the Galileo FOC, the FM33 until 34 mission there. This is for the Galileo navigation satellite there. The Europeans, basically like the Europe's GPS, you know. And also, and speak about which, if I remember correctly, even sort of, if I remember, for China, their satellite navigation essentially is the Beidou. For Russia, it's GLONASS. For India, it's IRNSS. Basically, stands for India Regional Navigation Satellite System, if I remember correctly. And for the Japan, it's actually QZSS, the Quasi Zenith satellite system. That one, QZSS, is essentially to complement GPS. So GPS satellite. So it's not a full replacement, but sure, better than no redundancy. And yeah, that's actually what I can from on the top from my head actually. So yeah. And also, we are not pretty sure if Soyuz 5 will also be launched, will also be streamed. We are not very sure. But if it's streamed, well, that's a bit of magical there. And also for the CSG 3, yeah, not 100% sure, but probably around this time, around after the week, I think. Yeah, probably around before 21 or before 22 November. I'm not going to December. I'm not going to be sorry probably around before 18 or 19 December. Afterward, I'm not able to stream that much, you know. Just want to go for Christmas holiday there, you know, just going back for the family, for sure. And I guess that's it. Yeah, and also if you actually saw from my unlisted stream there, you're actually right. I actually plan to how do I say, 2 days ago I actually planned to stream the launches of the I actually plan to stream the launches of the Oriole 4 sounding rocket mission that actually carries the RENU 3. If I remember, it's RENU actually stands for rock neutral upwelling something. Yeah. But something around that time, that RENU 3 mission is actually pretty good. Even though the weight itself it's pretty much excruciating, and I still want to go a little bit for rest and whatnot. So I just decided, well, why not? Why not? Might as well not stream around that time. And you know, because I really want to familiarize myself with the procedure, how actually Andoya Space actually go with their stream. So once I actually understood how they go with their stream, then I know when the time actually is good for me to stream later on. So consider that a little bit of learning curve for me, so I can understand how it actually works. And yeah, and now since I already understand how they actually go stream of it, and mind you, I actually watch their stream from A to Z, you know, from start to finish. So I actually watch their stream for the entire RENU 3 missions. So I already got some idea how, what's the queue if they want to go to stream, and if they're able to do so, well, you know, is it, because I really want to stream this sounding rocket launches. I mean, like, it's, how do I say, the missions back in the day. I remember that there are actually used to be a lot of sounding rockets mission gone actually live actually, but nowadays though it's pretty sparse here and there. So that's why I decided I would like to stream sounding rockets launches someday. I mean, it's cool. Imagine, it's fast, it's thrilling, and it's actually and it's actually sound weeping into your ear too, and also to your visual view. It's what it is, you know. It's a pretty crazy time, you know. And especially as a person that used to watch how this space development happened since like around 2010s. Yeah, around 2010s. That's where I actually got very interested with rocketry, you know. But for this space flight, it's actually pretty much more like casually, but still interested around when I do say around late 2000s, like that. That's where I actually got interested with the space flight. But also at the same time, my focus were pretty heavy with computer, you know, with gadget stuff and whatnot. But this day though, I have a little bit bleaker view of technology in general. I mean, like, even if you really know about it, you watch here and there, you know, from how the technology development standpoint, how do I say, I'm not actually 100% happy with how technology is actually gone right now. So this channel basically right now already sort of serve like a primary spaceflight channels, you know, where basically, as long I'm still interested, I'll still keep streaming here and there, you know. And yeah, I don't think I should go for too long. I'm already got too tired. So that's it. I really want to have a little bit of rest here. before I finally do my assignment job, my assignment work. You know, uh, I'm an university student at the end of the day. You know, I learn computer science in degree. You know, so that's that. Yeah. And even though I'm not 100% proficient with rocketry and space flight, but still, and also astronomy in general, it's at least you still have interest in not having any kind of interest. So that's that. And probably maybe I'll also bring this channel somewhere for something else. You know, although for the live stream, I will save most of my live stream energy for space flight and rocketry, and possibly occasionally, if there's something like the like, let's say for example, if there's something like JAWST, like first light with first light images, and if they decided to just do it in the future for other space telescope mission, I will also try to stream that in the future, because that's also really interests me. Even though I'm not 100% proficient, I'm not 100% know everything else inside here and there. I mean, it's literally impossible for you to 100% know about this, but well, it's better for you to get very curious and very interested than having no interest and having and basically you don't want to learn anything. It's better to be like that, okay? And looks like that's all, everybody, and I'm super duper tired, and let's go, and I will end this stream. Okay, so here my word, here is my trademark here, okay? So thank you so much for watching. This is I'm Daniel Suguwa. I'm Daniel Suguwa, your host for today's launches of the Shenzhou-22 unmanned mission to the Tiangong Space Station, basically to also serve as the actual spacecraft for Shenzhou-21 crew to finally go home back again. So that's all, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. We will see you on the next stream. Goodbye, everybody, and take care. Bye bye. And that's it. I don't think we have too much worry here. Okay. So let's try looking. Oops. It. I don't looking. Yeah. So I guess that's all. We can actually end this stream right now. So get ready and be prepared. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh. Okay. So that's a bit funny. I accidentally didn't close my desktop audio. So because you want to know something, because I really want to hear the audio loop, and I want to ensure by the time I actually click the end stream, it will end exactly what I want it to end to. So yeah. Okay, so let's try again. We are going to end this stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's it, everybody. Take care. And yeah, and suddenly we got another rain there. It's fine. I like rain season. I mean, not the flood season, you know, but for a pretty typical shower rain, that's fine, you know, anything that calms you down. So that's all. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye. We'll see ya.